Hey now, how's you doing? I hope all is well and you're hanging in there by the grace of God. This will be my third time trying to record this message. And I said to myself humbly, mumbling, maybe I should shut up. And then I heard Spirit said, no, you should speak up. So that's what I'm going to do. Speak up. Speak your truth. They want us to shut up and die. They want us to shut up and die. What we're seeing happening to humanity is sinister. It's a sinister spirit that's working through humanity, through the nations, through the world. And I'm hanging in there by the grace of God. And my faith, I have a radical faith and trust in the Most High, but that doesn't mean I don't struggle. That doesn't mean I'm not in the beginning of sorrows, because this is the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning of sorrows. And if your heart is aching right now, let it break wide open so the light of God can shine in to purify it, to cleanse it, to renew your mind, to be transformed. A lot of things you might be crying a lot of things you're purging out of you, and you're learning how to practice letting go and letting it be so you can move forward to be your best self in this wicked time. No, God ain't testing me. The wickedness in high places, the crooks in high places, the minions who work for the crooks, they testing you. It's sinister in every sector, in every system, in every section of this world. It's a sinister spirit that's moving through humanity and attacking humanity and trying to tear them down and make sure they break. Even if you feel broken, you know where your help comes from. Even if you're feeling scared, you know where your strength comes from. Even if your faith is shaken somehow, some way, you know where to go. No, I can't blame God. God can't be my scapegoat for the evil doings. The spirits choose to do the evil things. And most of this is being allowed to teach you a lesson, to teach me a lesson, to teach them a lesson, to teach the world a lesson, to teach humanity a lesson. History keep repeating itself. Folks doing the same things over and over and expecting change. I don't get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to lose hope in humanity, even though I see sinister spirit working through humanity, because I know the goodness and greatness of God is still working through some human beings on this earth. Even if it's few and far between, where I see it, where I witness it, I know it's still alive and well on this earth. I'm not going to get cynical. I'm not going to get cranky. I'm not going to get cantankerous. I'm not going to get cold. Because they want your hearts to be cold just like them so they can keep feeding off that fearful, cold heart. That's how they siphon your energy for their illusory power, illusory greatness. I don't want to hear anybody else talking about no darn politics, celebrities, gossip, idols. The Most High is destroying idols. And many are not even awakened to that truth. Like I said, the Most High is not testing me, because you know some religious spirits will twist that and say that the Most High is testing them. No, the Most High is discipling you. developing you. Another interruption. Like I said, the Most High is discipling you, developing you through these trying, tumultuous times. And at some point, I hope you do seek the beauty. When you seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, you will see the beauty in this world and the beauty in people. You will see the God in the people. But I know it's a little hard right now. Your vision might be a little blurry because you're going through your own personal stuff outside of the external stuff that may be weighing you down. All you need is the faith of a mustard seed is to move the mountain. I'm seeing a lot of people in humanity just turning their back on their creator. Their choice. But there's a consequence to that choice. I know I need a covering during this time. I know I need a shield during this time. I know I need to be walking around here with the full armor of God. Playtime is over. It's a wrap. It's over. It's finished. You can blame God all you want. You can say why God is allowing all this. So you can see what's really going on. What's up. Many still don't want to see the truth. They reject the truth. They keep turning their back on the truth, though. You talking to me about no politics, no celebrities, all this sinister stuff that's going on in every system of the world, and you still praising and idolizing and paying attention to those who don't care about you, who ain't doing nothing for humanity, who is not contributing to humanity. Instead, they robbing you blind. They taking from you. They serving you hardship and heartbreak. They want you to die, I tell you. Die. But I refuse to live that lie. Too many folks talking like, I can't go through this again. I can't take this again. Oh yes you can if you lean out to your understanding and lean into the center of, if you choose to lean into the center of the Most High will, oh yeah, you can get through. You can endure. That's a fruit of the Spirit, to endure. Long suffering. Housing crisis. Church issues. Government lies. Fraudulent politicians. Corrupt landlords. God is your property owner. God is your landlord. This land belongs to you and me because of the Creator. It belongs to the Creator. Y'all can talk about the aliens. Y'all can talk about the demons. Y'all can talk about devils. Y'all can focus on all that evil, all that deadly stuff that has no life. And guess what? You're going to keep attracting it. Because you'd rather be in the apocalypse than to be accountable for what you do and what you say on this earth. It's okay to be aware of the shadowy, of the murky, of the dirty, of the demonic. We need to be aware. That's how you engage in the spiritual warfare. But there's only one power. And that is your Creator. Idolizing all these creations. Still don't know where your peace come from. Still don't know where your joy come from. Still don't know where your strength come from. Still don't know where that love and light come from. Because you ain't looking within. And then folks get mad at you when you want to tell the truth. That they need to go to the one. To be delivered. To be renewed. To be transformed. To be healed. To recover from any type of trauma, pain, or grief. Only Jesus Christ. is the way to the truth, is the way, truth, and life. Jesus Christ. There's so much going on. This is the my transformation. I went from an extrovert, like a social butterfly, to an introvert, to a recluse. I'm okay with staying inside during this high evil time. Wickedness in high places, wickedness in high office, crooks in the Congress, crooks in the government, crooks as chief office, crooks everywhere. You still ain't learned your lesson. God can only help those who want to help themselves. Ain't telling nobody to bow down to them, but you rather bow down to these politicians. You rather bow down to these drugs and alcohol. You rather bow down to these celebrities. You rather bow down to the prescription pills. You rather bow down to the doctors. You rather bow down to the preachers, the pastors, the readers, the psychics, the intuitives. Bow down to all that before you kneel down to the one, the only one who can help you. And then you sit here and want to question. To me, that's a level of density and dumbness that's going on in the membrane, in the psyche, in the spirit. To me, you tied to your flesh then. You ain't denying your flesh. You ain't tuned in with the spirit. You ain't communing with Christ. If you still blaming God and using God as a scapegoat for what is going on in this world, like that's a sinister spirits at work in humanity. And I still pray for humanity, community, and my family. Even when I choose to love them from afar, ain't no love lost. Thank God I ain't harboring any resentment or anger. And if I do feel it, you know what I do? I cast that burden onto the Christ within and I go free. Because you know they're trying to enslave us every which way physically on this earth. But you could be free in the spirit. You could be free in your mind. You could be free in your heart. This world has conditioned folks to hate the truth and love the lie. Complicit, comfortable, and complacent with the lies. And then want to look cockeyed at the ones who's speaking the truth. You love the deadly. You love the demonic. You love the divisiveness. If I hear one more person talking about, well, you voted for it. Well, you voted for it. Shut up. All this voter fraud going on. You got a crook up in high office. Crooks up in Congress. And you talking about, well, you voted for it. And then behind that, that person is selected to delude you, to confuse you, to divide you. Because behind the scenes is something soulless that's not of God ruling this world. And then y'all want to still want to divide, be divisive towards one another. No evolution, no growth, no nothing. Because she keeps making the same mistakes over and over again, expecting a man to save you. Mankind cannot save you. Man or woman or child. I get sick and tired of being sick and tired. When I get sick and tired of being sick and tired, I go to the one to get my strength back, to get my mind right. Too many folks out here not in right thinking, out of order. Where are the elders? And I'm seeing so many women folks now that are, the older women are trying to be like the young, the YNs, is that what they say? Well, trying to be like the young ladies. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Just as evil, just as wicked. Ain't nobody purifying their heart, calling themselves that Christian title ain't gonna get you to the heavens. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. Nobody's better than anyone, and nobody's beyond redemption. But you gotta do some type of work to heal, to recover, to be better. I don't see too many folks doing the work. And that's the sick, sad part. And got the long arm of God reaching out saying, I got you. Come on, child. Now you running the other way. Rather believe in the world. Because you think you're being indoctrinated by some religion. This is about relationship. Your creator is not a religion. Was here before the books were written. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Still don't know what that means. Still ain't connecting with that one. Still don't know God. That's why the world is shaped the way it is right now. And it shaped folks into a funky, nasty, ugly attitude towards each other, towards their parents. What is happening? The sinister spirit, what I see, it's inhumane. It's disheartening. It's disappointing. This ain't about no man versus woman anymore. No black versus white anymore. No red versus blue. No Democrat versus Republican. No left, right, left, 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 left. Oh, okay, I hear you, spirit. Left, 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 right, left. Get in line. Get in order. Get in alignment. You getting spirit coming through strong right now. What is happening is going to whip you into tip-top shape, or you're going to break. It's going to make you into something better, or it's going to break you down into the worst. It will be the best of times and the worst of times. Walking around here. It's my life. I can do whatever I want. Still, folks over the age of 40, 50, 60, 70 years old and still don't know their creator. That's because repeated mistakes, destructive cycles, these patterns happening over and over again, history repeating itself because of our forefathers. Now it's disrupting, poisoning, and haunting what is it, the third, fourth generations? The sins are visiting us now. Some old thing trying to close up my throat and shut me up. But I will not shut up. I'm keep speaking my truth. During this time where people just want to hear the lies. I don't trust nothing that they show on the news anymore. I don't trust anything in that government anymore. I don't trust nothing what these celebrities do. They filing for bankruptcy too. They broke too. All that illusion that's going on. Then too many folks walking around here still comparing their lives to that. And they enslaved too. They ain't free. And they definitely bound in the spirit to Satan. What you talking about? These darn demons want you evicted, conflicted, addicted, afflicted. The only way, the only truth, the only life is through Jesus Christ. Run! Run, Forrest, run, run. There's so many folks that's running, trying to get away from this country or wherever they at. Well, wherever you go, you take yourself. So if you're afflicted, addicted, conflicted, or evicted, and you ain't dealt with that, that means you haven't healed from that. So the same problem is going to happen over and over again until you face it. Until you confront the enemy within. Something sinister is happening to humanity. This is written. It is written, right? It is written. Prophecy unfolding everywhere, and people choosing to be willingly ignorant and blind. But that's not going to stop me from spreading the gospel. When you see me step back, I'm taking care of myself. I'm pouring into myself. I'm loving on myself. I'm taking care of myself now. I'm healing myself. Because there's too many folks out here that want to be in leadership roles and ain't healed, ain't delivered, haven't even recovered for whatever pain, trauma, or grief that they're going through. And then it manifests into its own illness. But I'm going to let y'all go on that note. I just wanted to check in with you and let you know I see what's going on, but I still could be positive. I still could be hopeful. I still could be faithful. People don't even want you to have no positive mindset. Think you in la la land. No, we serve a great, good, gracious God. And yes, you will be corrected. And yes, the scales will be balanced. And yes, you do have to reap what you have sown. All that is of the Most High. But it's still done out of love and light. You got to cleanse out. You got to go through the darkness to access the light. And a lot of folks don't want to do that. They don't want to look at their own ugly selves in the mirror. Let me go, y'all. Let me go. It's a tough time for many. Like I said, they want you evicted, conflicted, addicted, and afflicted. But so what? Greater is the one within you than the one that's in this world. And seek first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. That's where you're going to get your safety, security, and sanity. Y'all stay sprayed. I said sprayed up. Y'all stay prayed up out here. Be safe out here on these streets. Because many folks are having an I don't care type attitude. And the demons running rampant through them, using them to come up against the children of God. I hope this message encouraged you, edified you, and enlightened you to the truth. And encourage you to live and be your best selves no matter what is going on. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Keep the faith. And I'm keeping you all lifted up in my higher thoughts and prayers. And I will continue to receive your support and prayers. Thank you. Much appreciated. And I catch you on the next go round. Love you. Peace.